Hello, it's Scott Manley here, and today we are looking at Rimworld. Now, Rimworld I have previously featured, but, well, it has finally appeared on Steam. This was a game which appeared on a Kickstarter, and it was amazingly successful. It was essentially Dwarf Fortress on another planet, and it has gathered a consistent following of hardcore fans who consistently play it. And the game's been out on Steam for a few days, and I think it's telling that there are 611 entries in the Steam workshop already, ranging from things like new hairstyles, new technology, a colony manager, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, this is one of these things I've never really had the time to become good at, but every time I've played it, I've found myself playing into the wee hours of the morning. So, stock version has 3 scenarios. You can be the Crash Landed, which is the standard scenario I've been playing, where the three of you wake from your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. Or you can be the rich explorer, so it could be one person that's got a ton of money that knows how to build gun turrets, and is basically looking for new thrills. Or you can be the Lost Tribe, which is another interesting option. Oh, you get random pet ×3 short bows, jade knife. Your tribe was destroyed by the great blood machine sent by the gods. 5 of you managed to escape. Now it's time to build up a new home. I'm going to try this. I've no idea. This is probably a really bad idea, but I'm going to try it. Yeah, storyteller. You know, they can be the crazy one, you can be the chill one, Randy Random. I'm going to be Phoebe Chillax with extreme... No, I don't know. I'm going to be Cassandra Classic. Permadeath. Yeah, sure, whatever, I don't care. Let's just go with the stock version, because I end up dying anyway. I said, next, please choose the difficulty setting. Okay, I'm going to pick rough, because that's in the middle. Rough is the sound that my pets make when they bark at their neighbor. I'm going to randomize the seed to... I like Guillermo, I should have taken that. Baffin, Crossbow, Noriko, Rio, Dolores. Oh, I like Dolores. Let's go. It's now generating the world, and now I pick a place on the planet. And it tells you, you know, your various parameters. Small hills, marble and sandstone. I kind of like mountainous rocks, but I don't like ice sheets. Mountainous tundra, desert, temperate forest, hills, arid shrubland. Yeah, there's some cool options here. Oh, mountainous. Rainfall, 1488 millimeters. Growing period, year round. I'm going to take that. So who do we have? We have Red Pig, a female member of the tribe, age 45. Mosquito, loner. Male member, age 51. I hope none of these ones are going to be young enough. Okay, we've only got one individual of child... Well, yeah, he's a man. So we've got nobody of childbearing age. So we are going to have to secure some guests to have new children in this. Suffering from malnutrition. Oh, at least you're fine. Childhood was a fire tender. As an adult, became a warrior. Mosquito Banastra was a cave child and became a loner, but somehow ended up with these ones. Herder Muffalo. A muffalo is, of course, a buffalo in this. Yeah. Oh, wow. So, Rico Turner is basically blind, cataract in both eyes, and has a gunshot wound, but is the brother of Banastra. There's all this stuff, right? You can see, you played Dwarf Fortress, you can see where this is going, right? Burr has just kept on adding new stuff, and it's awesome, and there's so many weird and fun things that can happen. So many stories about organ transplants that I've heard from this game. The gods were angry. The blood machines came at night. They swept through your village, cutting and burning your people with their blades and devil fire. Only a few of you escaped. Now, after a harrowing journey on foot, with no close friends to turn to, you must build a new home in the wilderness, like your ancestors did. Woot! Excellent! This is my great chance to get away from it all, so let's figure out what we're going to do here. We have a building already. We should probably make that our tribal home for now. And start telling them to do things. Hey, we're going to need you to start mining some stuff. I kind of like the look of this. We're going to need that. Meanwhile, yeah, let's start designating some areas. We're going to put a storage area here. Zone, stockpile, just like dump it against this wall. And then we're going to, of course, start building floors. Marble, what is that? That is the stockpile zone. No, how do I find out what's on this zone? I'm not actually sure how I do that. I'm going to say marble tile. I'm going to do some marble tile. Not enough stone, of course we need that. But we don't need to do that just yet. I do need to ask them to build some walls though. And we'll get that figured out. We have some cats there. And a door. There. Now the cat is gone, we can do that. And the animals are now characters as well, so you can select them and say, hey, you know, I really want to train you to be obedient. So we can focus on these things. You, oh, male cat, can't be trained to do anything, I guess. Requires trainable intelligence. Simple. Apparently, you can't train a cat. So much for that. Oh, you know what? One of you dudes who's awesome. Kanto is a warrior. I want you to equip the wooden club. And who else do we have? Red, female member. Sure, you can take that short bow. What's this? Mosquito is a loner. Yeah, you can take that short bow as well. And Bear is a scout. Take that spear. You will defend us against whatever threats we encounter. We are but simple hunter-gatherers at this point. We need to start doing some hunting and gathering. So I'm designating stuff that we want to... I'm trying to designate stuff that we want to start collecting, right? Oh, look, we have this whole area here. We can totally secure ourselves if we can just block off this and block off... Actually, that might be the best way to block off. I don't know, we'll figure this out. Generally, what happens is you get invaded very, very quickly. I'm getting warned that things left outdoors will deteriorate quickly. I should probably do something about that. You know what? We see some stuff to mine here. This actually looks like good mining stuff. It looks different. Sure, that's going to be wonderful. Okay, so we should probably build some furniture. And do we do beds? I know, I'm trying to remember that. How do I rotate? Oh, Q and E, yes. We can put some beds in here. There we go. I mean, we don't really have much room, but we might as well give them some proper beds. And then go to orders. Harvest. Oh, chop wood. Yes, chop some of these things, because you're going to need some. We're going to need some wood right away. And then we're going to need to find something that we can definitely harvest. In fact, if I just drag this, I bet you... Oh, I can harvest some berries from that. That's good. So the berries will keep us alive for now. And if we have to, we can start harvesting the local beasties here. At least until the local space pirates and that stuff come home. You know what? We should zone an area for growing. That would be a great idea, huh? Let's actually just create this area here. We can start making some fresh food there. Someone will no doubt do it. Now, of course, you're managing... Wow, the game has been so smart. It comes with everyone pre-figured out to do their various jobs. Of course, I don't have any research area yet, so I can't research anything. We have someone is going to do plant cutting and tailoring. Someone is going to do art. Because, of course, you're going to make everyone happy. And then you can listen to all the nice music. Soundtrack has definitely changed a whole lot since this game started. Campfire. Cooks meals and produces heat. Burns out after a few days, as with all... It must be placed indoors, so it's a close space to heat. Okay, well, let's do that. Let's put a campfire there in the corner to warm up this room. Because, of course, I love having a fire indoors. And I guess having the fire will mean that we have some light, right? we should probably order... I'm going to order all these rocks distributed, moved or whatever, and we're going to create an area, order zone, dump. Yeah, this is going to be my dump area here. We don't want to dump stuff out this way because then bad guys will sometimes use that to shelter or whatever, defend, hide. Yeah, if I can build a wall across here, that will actually really help with defending this. Not sure if this is the best time to go for it, but we should definitely think about it. Now these simple tribesmen, probably, I'm sure they probably have access to solar power by now. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. We need to build a room. We're still working on building a room. We're waiting for this bit to come in. Bear's doing his thing. And of course, I can accelerate time. Wonder what's going on in there. I think that's just a light area because it's the part of the thing that's least hidden. Of course, running time forwards makes things happen. Time. Run. Very, very fast. Look at him go! Look, we're gonna have a room built soon enough. And then we'll be happy. But the night is falling. And the night brings dangers. It also brings a beautiful, deep red hue. Oh, what is that, actually? That is a jade knife. Somebody needs to pick that up. Who doesn't have a jade knife yet? You have a club. You have that. I can just click up here, actually. The blind person's going to get the dagger, I guess. Yeah, you're going to pick that up, the dagger. That might be useful, though. What is that? Herbal medication. Definitely we want that. And we want a pila. What's a pila? I have no idea. Just not one of these peoples that keeps up with the primitive technology. I can barely keep up with space age technology. So now, we should probably power... Oh, so we don't actually have the ability to build power yet, so I guess we need to actually figure out how to research things. We can build a standing lamp, but we can't, you know, we can't do anything with it. We can't power it with anything. A simple research lab. That's going to take a lot of rock. Going to need to get more of that. That's what these guys are doing. I'm going to let things run a little longer. You need to pick that up. Yes. You haul that stuff. That's good. Can you chop that wood? Yeah, there we go. You can actually individually select things. I'm going to get rid of all these trees near me because we need them. Mark them all. You are marked for death. Marked for chopping. So we get a nice little stockpile with our stuff, and it says items left outdoors will slowly degrade, so probably it's worth building like a structure around them. So we'll do that. We'll build like a wall, and then a door. So that will be my like stockpile area there. Is that? Oh, that's a kitty. I was about to say that looks like a Pokemon there. Not that I know what any of the Pokemon are called. I just know that, you know, my kids kind of wave the phone around and they're like, I found something! And we're like, sure! Great! You do realize that's, you know, space age technology. It took, you know, centuries for us to figure that out. Let's mine out this area here. Because I think I want to secure. That's what I want to do. I want to put a wall here so we're prepared. I mean, this actually might be... Hold on. Might even be easier to put a wall here and then a wall here, and then we can have the muffalo here and like kind of secure them as our food source. And I don't actually know how to do that. Oh, I'm seeing speech bubbles. Oh, see that in red? You can check out his needs. He is having tons of joy. I've been enjoying myself so much I love it. And he has extremely low expectations. Turner similarly has tons of joy and new colony optimism. Oh, I could get used to this. But he attempted to create a romance, but got the cold shoulder. Feels bad, man. Oh well. So this is Turner, Scout, anything unrestricted. Mail. You're 72 and you've got cataracts. You're having trouble seeing. Yeah, you ate without a table. I guess we should probably make you a table, right? Sculptor's table, butcher's table. Oh, that's a good thing. Heavy table for butchering dead creatures into pieces of raw meat. That might be good. Fueled stove. A simple wood-fueled stove with an attached countertop for preparing meals. Let's do that. Do that next to the door. So somebody can actually start making some meals. Hopper holds resources for use of machines. There's so much going on here. I can't possibly keep up with this. I'm just hoping that I get attacked soon, honestly, so I can die and then pretend that I was just dealt a bad hand by the game. That's really the only thing I can reasonably do at this point. Ah, look at, they're building their stuff there. We have stuff growing. Truly, this colony has a great many things going for it. So yeah, I mean, it's really been interesting watching this thing grow up. It seems that the new features get added to the game more quickly than I can actually do anything. Like, literally, the amount of time I have to play the game is somewhat offset by the fact that I'm unable to keep up with the new items being added to the game. So let's actually do research. Let's actually research something here. We can research Devil Strand. Allows colonists to plant Devil Strand, a slow-growing mushroom that yields a valuable plant fiber. Stone cutting. Brewing. Oh yes, we're going to do that. I'm going to start researching beer. So we need to assign somebody to do the beer thing, right? So the research. So what we should do in theory is take them off of stuff like mining and growing. Yeah, okay, they can mostly... I'm sure they'll manage to fit this in. There, Turner is actually doing some research. Look at that. So we should be able to see what's going on if we look at the research thing. Yes! We are slowly learning the ability to make beer. I have no idea if that's going to be a good idea, but we're going to have it, regardless. That campfire. Now, do we need to, like, keep fueling this? There's a way to do this, right? Select next thing in same square. No, that's not it. Fueled stove. A simple wood for burning fuel stove. Yes. Now, how do I tell it to make stuff? Bills. Add a bill. I want you to cook a simple meal. I want you to cook 10 simple meals. Oh, there we go. Details. Cooking a simple meal. Oh, I can allow it to use rotten food. Okay. With meat. Oh, wow. And I can restrict it. I can decide whether I want to have human meat. I can allow vegetarian or animal products. Eggs. Fertilized versus unfertilized eggs. Because you know that's where the real nutrition is, right? Repeat 10 times. Take to best stockpile. Okay, 2x time. 2x times. Not suspended. Close. Okay, so we've got this going. This should be running. What is this thing? This S. Suspended. Oh, that suspends it. Okay, so we got some orders there. They get things going on. We need to harvest some new stuff. There's some scary sounds in the background there. Once I've researched power generation, I could do something with that. That's a geothermal vent that provides practically limitless power. Okay, next morning we will have something fun. Everybody's going to sleep except for Turner. Oh, I was about to say except for Turner, who's the one that's really chilling out. Mosquito, for some reason. What is his needs? He has low he's really happy. Gear, his health. No problem. Why is this dude just like sitting there instead of sleeping? Thank you. Thank you. Now we're sleeping. Outdoors is 21 degrees centigrade. Indoors is probably even hotter because we have a fire in here. It's the 8th of winter in the year 5500. A new day dawns with new opportunities. Kanto picks up some food for the fire, or sorry, fuel for the fire, and everybody starts running around looking for stuff. I need to probably make sure I harvest more things. So work, orders, harvest, and I guess if I just like drag out an area, we'll find anything in it. No, well, there's nothing here. Nothing here either. And this, definitely not ready. Okay, we're really running low on stuff. We need defenses, it says. I know we need defenses here. First of all, we need first of all, we need a working colony. I'm just afraid that if I spend too much time on defenses, we won't have the other things that we need. So we've got a research thing. How's the beer project coming? Project Beer. Project Beer will lift us into the next century. It will lead us to new levels of drunkenness. Without Project Beer, we will be lost. Yeah, I think I should build a wall here. That's what I'm going to do. I'm totally going to tell the dudes to build a wall there. Orders, structure, build me a wall. There you go. And that'll keep the Muffalo in there. And that means that bad guys can't attack me from this direction right now. Oh, green wall. I wonder what the green wall does. We get some old buildings out this way. No doubt with scary stuff in them. I don't know. Some of these ones you start to mine and you unleash some ancient evil or things like this. There's a whole bunch of random things that can happen that can really mess up your game. Unlocking like steel snakes that run around the map and basically kill everything. Kinda like it, to be honest. Yeah, let's just leave the time running a little faster till we get beer. Yeah, you know what? Let's actually go and send somebody to try and get some food here. So we have Red, he's a shaman. Mosquito is a loner. Now let's do this. Let's harvest a few of these individuals. Kanto's gonna get drafted. Actually, you know what? You don't need you to be drafted. Turner has a knife. Bear. Yeah, you are going to be drafted. So we're going to say melee attack. Well, let's just actually get everyone doing it. Fire at Muffalo. Melee attack. Let's just do that. Ganto. Let's just send everyone to attack this Muffalo. How bad could it be? It could be pretty awful, couldn't it? Should probably build the butchery thing as well. There we go. Let's see what happens. We're gonna get ourselves some meat. And then there will be much celebration. The other Muffalo are just kind of hanging out. There we go. Now we can mark everyone as no longer part of this. There must be a faster way to do this, actually. I'm sure I would know it if I had played the game a whole lot more. Frankly, every time I play the game, I'm having to relearn it. Okay, so that doesn't need to be marked anymore. And what I need to do, let's actually go in and build furniture, workbenches, structure. We need a table as well, don't we? We definitely need a little table. Furniture. Let's have a little table, short table there. Oh, look at that. That'll be great. And then a little stool. There, having people a place to give people a place to sit. Production. Butcher table. Yes. Build. Start building things. I'll stick that between doors. Oh, and somebody dragged the Muffalo corpse there. And the cat... Now, wait a second. Is consuming the Muffalo corpse. So we're basically feeding our Yorkshire Terrier really well. That's fantastic. What about this one? Can this one be trained? This one can't be trained. This one? We can't train this one either. Meow. Meow. I want some of that Muffalo corpse too. Could you cut it up into little bits and pieces for me? Uh-oh. Bear is injured. But somebody's making sure that they're getting dealt with. Let's check your health. They're bruised on the head and scratched on the left and right foot. There's a whole lot of detail here. Literally, I've seen a thread where there was a discussion about what organs can you remove from the body before selling the person to a slaver so that you can still make most profit from the slaver and then furthermore make profit from the organs. Like, I think that just tells you the level of this, what this game is at, right? A lot of fun stuff in this. And we haven't had any combat yet. If you've seen this previously, you know that the combat in this game is actually really good because the engine was originally built for like a tactical squad-based combat, and they handle cover and line of sight and all that stuff really, really well. Okay, let's build some bills here. Add bill. Butcher creature. Butcher creature. Details. Animal corpses. Yes. Glows. Okay. Do X times. Do X times. Yes. Done. There, we're going to let that happen. Now maybe someone will get the muffalo. Yes! I'm going to take the muffalo and start chopping it up there. So now we'll have some meat which we can use in our food. Isn't that magnificent? Oh look, he's eating raw meat now. 2 colonists are idle. Why are you idle? Are you just having too much food? Is the muffalo just too much for your slow metabolism to handle? Who knows? I'm gonna have to play this a whole lot more. But look, you've seen everything you need to see here, right? This is Rimworld. If you've ever wanted Dwarf Fortress in space and you haven't bought this, this is the game that does it, right? For a while, space-based DF9 looked like a lot more polished and everything, but then, of course, development of that essentially stalled and the game was shut down. Rimworld has just kept on going. It had way more money than it needed, and the developer has just like kept on adding stuff, like, well, kind of in the same way the developers of Dwarf Fortress have kept on adding stuff all the time. So yeah, Rimworld, it's on Steam. Definitely check it out if it's your kind of thing. It will be frustrating, it will be hilarious. You will have stories of crazy things that go on. You will have, you know, mods with interesting hairstyles, and you will research beer and organ transplants and interstellar communications, and maybe you will lead your people to a bold new world, or maybe they will all die when the turret that they're standing next to explodes. I don't know, it's Rimworld. I'm Scott Manley. Fly safe.